Wow, interesting time. You want to see the shenanigans of Falcons coach Randy Waldrum in the last couple of weeks definitely won't affect the mental state of the players, according to Falcons captain Onomebi in an exclusive interview with NFF TV. She said the team is ready, that they are going all out to ensure that Nigeria excel, especially in that very first game on the 21st, Friday 21st. That game comes up by 3:30 a.m. early in the morning, Farouk. We are playing against Canada, and you know how shabby our whole preparation has been. Yeah. But if you ask me, I want to say the coach, for me, was more like the distraction in the team based on all that transpired. The girls are settled now. Are we likely to have a good game against Canada?
Until lately, it looks as if it was a very good preparation for us because they maximized every possible window to play friendlies with every team from every
top
continent.
Teams, yeah.
And it was going well. Yes, we were losing at the point in time,
yeah.
but we knew that we were building up to something because you can't compare our own preparation to that of the European and so the South African and South American teams. But looking at what has transpired in the last couple of days, I will not solely say that the fault is on the show, on the table of the coach, because he also exposed the NFF to some things that he needs to also own up to. Absolutely. And everything needs to be clean right about now. But what has happened will still have a little bit of ripple effects on the players. Yes, these girls are very experienced, especially the captain of the side, who will be matching a record, probably appearing at sixth World Cup. That's going to be good. But the teams that we are playing are well above us. Two of the teams in our group are in the top 10 in the world. And how do you navigate?
They're in the top 5.
Top 5 in the world.
They're in the top 5. Australia, Canada.
So how do you navigate against them? And Canada are currently the Olympic champions.
Yes.
Well, the only thing we can just open is vibes and inshallah, perhaps the African spirit, Nigerian spirit that we always talk about. Fortunately, if it comes on us, we can't get a result. It is ladies' game. The mental strength is not compared as that of the guys. But I think that we should just find a way to qualify from that group, whether it's from South Africa, Canada, but the way we start will determine the way we end. So you can say, if you lay your bed very well now, go sleep well on the bed.
Yes, Azul, let's talk about bonuses for the players. Remember the NFF, there are reports that the NFF said there will be no need giving bonuses to the players after the FIFA largest. I remember there was a release from FIFA just a couple of days back where FIFA also made mention of maybe a pending $120,000 waiting for the respective federations. I don't know if you saw.
It was 110 million.
10 million
for participating teams.
For participating teams.
Prize money.
Okay, prize money for participating teams. So you want to say plenty of largesse. Should the federation hold back on the bonuses and allowances that should be from the federation to the players, that FIFA, based on what FIFA has been able to do for the girls?
Yeah, Matthew, I'm here to see a bigger Alaro in the world than the NFF. It's incredible how you want to pinch pennies at every turn.
Absolutely.
The entire reason why FIFA is doing this is because they want the game to grow.
Sure.
Right? So why then would you now say, okay, because FIFA is giving you, then won't give you? It does not make any sense for me, Matthew. It does not make any sense, FIFA has said, and again, the money would actually go to the member federation. So it's now these federations that will now pay the players.
Pay them. That's FIFA, the challenge for me.
And so why would the NFF now say you already had money mapped out to pay these players?
There is this 13%.
Exactly. They have their match bonuses.
Yes.
They have their win bonuses. They have money for being in camp and all that stuff. Pay them. It is their money. It is not for you. The money was earmarked for the World Cup. So use it for that purpose. What are you keeping it for? What do you want to use it for? Even a few days back, a member of the House of Representatives actually raised a motion in the House calling on the NFF to ensure that these girls get their money. So perhaps that motion gets passed and it becomes official government edict. The NFF now cannot wriggle their way around it. We do not want a situation where the reason for why the girls would not perform would be because of bonuses and all that. It's unbecoming. Every tournament, it doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely. Plenty of largesse. You want to say this happens to be more like the best time for women's football globally, because we've not had it this good, Farouk, when it comes to making funds available for women's football, especially those going for the World Cup. We've not had it this good.
It's growing, and it shows that FIFA exactly know what they are doing. You know, they want to measure up. You know, it will never measure up with men's game.
Sure.
But at least they are giving it a try. You know, from 16 teams to 24, now to 32, it shows that everything is going according to plan for the ladies' game. And the incentive is also very, very important because it makes sure that more ladies around the world, young girls, also want to play football. But the same cannot be said about Nigerian football and African football. You know, teams that are very serious are growing. Morocco, where were they before? Now they are very top to African football. But I still feel that the NFL needs to also emulate what FIFA are doing so that we don't get caught and left behind.
Absolutely. We hope we don't get caught at the end of the day. Qualify for the Men's World Cup and also ensure that we do well in Australia as far as the women's game is concerned. Players are moving to clubs where they would be able to get regular playing times, while for some, it is all about the money. What's up with Nigerian players? The guys are in the studio and they'll be telling you about a few moves made by some Nigerian players in the course of the week.